All right, all you CULTEC drywall contractors, we can look at the model of the drywall, but why bother when we have the real thing right behind me here? This is a 330 XL HD. This is our chamber of choice. Obviously, we have many other models to choose from depending on conditions. This particular chamber is 8 feet long. These are a product made by the company called CULTEC, and they're infiltrators. They have a variety of models, different sizes, heights, lengths, widths. Depends on the terrain and the application. In this case, these are CULTEC 330 XL HD. And what infiltration is, scientifically speaking, is collecting and conveying water and then basically injecting it back into the earth. What these chambers allow that water to do is hang out for a little bit, detain, and in a heavy rain, when there's a lot of water filling these chambers, they will fill. But then shortly thereafter, they begin to infiltrate. And infiltration is when the earth starts to accept water. We're basically injecting water back into the earth at the pace the earth wants to accept it. Infiltration is a great way to solve stormwater problems where you have surface runoff issues. Could be puddling, could be running water, like a turn of water or a stream on your property. Low-lying areas that collect water, and certainly any kind of roof drain, rain gutter, any sort of watershed from the roof, which is the largest impervious surface on the property. So we could kill a number of birds with one stone. In this case, behind me, up behind our trenches, it's work we've done in the last few days, we created a French drain system along the perimeter of the house. We also picked up a number of roof drains from this flat roof system, and we picked up a sump pump discharge line up at the top right. You could actually see it. It's a little white 90-degree with a freeze guard on it. It's got like a little gilled freeze guard on it. So all of those water features are now sending water down to our chambers. What these chambers do at 30 inches tall is create a nice big void. The bottom of the chambers are hollow, so they're just really giant arches. All that volume allows the water to fill inside the chambers and evenly disperse, and then slowly the water goes back down under the ground. We're about 6 feet deep here. So what that allows us to do is cover the chambers with rock, cover the chambers with native soil, and then put some nice topsoil and get things back to normal so we could grow grass. And all the water now is handled underground. Leaves you with a nice clean yard, pretty aesthetic, and we take that sogginess away from the yard so that you can walk around barefoot again and enjoy it. 10 chambers, pretty sizable system. We keep it clean using our heavy fabric. This is a Marafi brand product. It's the 180N fabric. Stuff's expensive, but it's high quality. This is a non-woven geotextile fabric. What does it do? Keeps the dirt out. Keeps all of our drainage stone, which is amply spread on the base of these chambers, keeps it clean. The minute you have stone that gets dirty, you could see some of the stone in this pile of dirt I'm standing on, just gets mucked up and dirty. It binds up, it doesn't let water infiltrate. Back to that word infiltrate. So the fabric keeps out dirt. It also does a really nice job of keeping roots from growing into our system. Obviously, roots would see our system as a nice water source. We want to keep them out. So once we have the fabric around the system, that's one way we keep the system protected. The other, we haven't installed it yet, we've shown you on other projects, it's CULTEC T80 storm filter. It's basically a big box with a filtration system in it, a screen, and it stops any solids that are in the system. This is our point of service. This is critical. A lot of guys skip this feature. We find it's critical in longevity for the system. The only thing that gets in the chambers after this is pure water. All of our solids get stuck in the box. We go in and clean it out once or twice a year, depending on the house. The other complication on this job is that we're trying to send all the water from the roof into this system. Unfortunately, 2 of the downspouts are trapped below this bluestone patio, and they're stuck in concrete slab. The pipes go directly down into the earth. Actually, they tie into the footing drain of the house. A big no-no. Whoever put this system in did a very poor job of it. And so we can't capture those pipes because they're just set way too low. We'd have to demolish the deck, the patio rather, to get at them, and that's just not in the budget. So we're allowing those 2 to drain into the footing drain. We have a solution for that after the fact, but we picked up one of these downspouts and we're sending it into this chambers. So the solution on the footing drain, what we're doing is putting a pump system in that window well. We have a 1 horsepower pump. We're building a custom sump pit with hydraulic cement, It's going to be deep enough to draw water out of the footing drain and then of course collect any of the water that falls out of the sky and fills up in that window well. A reminder, that window well was the culprit when this house flooded, so we need to make sure we have some safety measures in place to make sure that never happens again. That water will be pumped up and out of the window well, as will any water that's just lingering around in the footing drain. So we have everything covered after this system gets installed. This house should be high and dry for many more years to come.